Hey everybody, what's up? This is Chris, and welcome to a new series that I'm going to be starting that I don't really know what to call, but I'm going to be using 1.4.2, which I've never used before. I haven't played any of the snapshots really, and it's kind of new to me. And I know what's in it, and I know what I'm doing. Basically, it's just regular Minecraft, and basically what I'm going to be doing is every day before I start playing, I'm going to check and see if any mods have updated, and if they have, I'm going to add them in. And right now I have a few already. I don't remember exactly which ones, but I do, and it'll be pretty cool. And I think, honestly, just because I've never seen what's in it before, I'm going to turn the bonus chest on. You guys should know I don't need it or anything. I just want to know what's in it. We're not going to do cheats, although I do have NEI installed, I think, but I can turn that off. So we're just going to call it 1.4.2. Mod roulette. Is that how you spell roulette? No. Probably not. Actually, I'm gonna Google this just so I don't look like an idiot. Hey, cool. I actually got it right on the second try. And that star, by the way, is my capture button. I went to go Google it, and I pressed the capture button to start capturing again, so it put it up in there. And I'm also doing a audio test right now, so I'm gonna stop the video again and see if I sound stupidly awesome or stupidly not awesome. Okay, yeah, it sounds pretty good. There's a little static, and you can hear it when I click and type, but I think that's okay for now. Anyways, let's hop right on in this. Now, actually, before I do, there's one more thing I gotta say, and that is that I work, or I don't work, I go to a technology school, and basically it's a tech school, and I'm in multimedia and whatever. It's really cool. It's basically like a regular high school, but it's technology based, and there's computers in every room. And I took my mouse that I always use, my favoriteest mouse ever, to school, and somebody stole it. Either that or I lost it somewhere. I don't think I did, though. I think somebody stole it. So I'm having to use this one that I've never really used before, because it doesn't have a scroll wheel. So if I want to scroll to a different weapon, I actually have to hit the number key, which I've never done before. So we will see what happens. Anyways, let's jump right on in this. And I think my first session here is only going to be about... Oh, I thought it was going to crash for a second. Ooh, Snow World. I don't like Snow Worlds. But anyways, I think my first session here is going to be about 15-20 minutes. And if you guys want longer, then just let me know. Now, okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder if that's random every time or not. I don't know. I have no clue. But there's a nice looking cave right there. We also get some torches. That's pretty clever. I like that. Cool. So I just had to hit the 2 button to get these torches out. Not liking that very much, but hey. Now, why did they give me a stone pick and a wooden pick? I don't understand. Um, but in case you guys didn't know, when you start a world, it loads all the ores around you in the chunk that you're in. And every time you go to a new chunk, it loads the ores. Now, the thing is, I love the new gravel texture, by the way. Actually, another thing I need to check. Okay, I'm on normal. I think I'm going to play on hard. As I was saying, yeah, if I ever add another mod that has ores, they won't spawn in places that I've already been. So I've decided to try and limit how far I go out into the world. That way, if I add any ore adding mods, then I can still have those ores. And I picked a great time to switch to hard, didn't I? I jumped right into this cave here. Probably one of the most interesting choices I've ever made. Why don't we just put this up here, get ourselves a crafting table, put this guy down. I think we'll make a... Nope, we might as well get some stone first. That's 5. I'm not liking having to hit the scroll wheel. I hate that, honestly. And it's gonna make it very hard if I decide I want to play any multiplayer PvP maps, which I love. But yeah, let's just get a sword because we're gonna be needing one, definitely. And then we'll also make a furnace because we're also gonna be needing one. Oh yeah, another thing. I'm also trying a different way of rendering. I'm trying a new way of doing everything, really, because I want this stuff to be top notch. And the reason that I'm actually doing that is because My videos get really choppy and almost like blurry, sort of, when I render, and I don't like it. And I think, I think I found the reason why in a video by an awesome guy. I don't know who he is, don't know, remember what his name is, and I apologize. I still have it saved on my bookmarks, so I'll look it up and then tell everyone if the trick works. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna, do I have, yeah. Yeah, I've got the stuff to make an axe. I think I'm gonna get that tree right there, because it's just gonna bother me if it sits in that doorway. Oh yeah, I've also discovered, now I'm not sure if Minecraft is the cause of this, but I am now, like, really OCD, and all my friends at school, they're like, they notice it and they laugh at me. Like, on my desk, I can't have anything diagonally placed. It just bothers me, so I have to put everything, like, perfect, and, like, if I have pencils laying on a folder, they have to be, like, directly proportional. It's really hard to explain, but if you saw it, you'd be like, oh man, that's cool, but you're a freak, you know? So, like, yeah, it's not normal, but you know what? I'm okay with it. And it was actually really funny because earlier today, today was a school day. I was in class, my geometry class, and I noticed that this girl, who sits across from me, who always makes fun of me for my OCDness, was switching her stuff around, and I was like, you know, you're a bit OCD too, and she was like, no, I'm not, and I'm like, yeah, you are, and she's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, you are. You wanna know how I know? You just put everything on your desk proportional to each other, and she's like, oh, yeah, I did. But she basically just straightened out like all of her folders and stuff like that. She made them all straight, and not many people will do that. Most people just, you know, let them be wherever they are. So it's kind of cool. And also another thing that I've noticed, and I don't know what's causing this problem, is that all the time when I record for long periods of time, like usually more than, not a lot, the audio, oh, a bat, oh, that's so cool. I really hope they drop leather when you kill them eventually. That will make them a lot, well, no it won't, because leather really has no use once you find iron. But, anyways, what was I saying? I always do this. Oh, yeah. The audio stops syncing up with the video. So what I'm going to do, oh, there's a spider. What I'm going to do in just a second is I'm going to call out what I'm doing. That bat is on fire. But what I'm going to do is call out what I'm doing. Like I'm going to say, for example, I just started mining this iron right when I said just. And then that way when I rewatch the video, I can be like, okay, yeah, it's definitely off sync, you know? I love all the new sounds, by the way. They're really, really well done. C418 is such a good sound producer. He's actually what's called a Foley artist, and I learned that in my multimedia class. Oh, yeah, cool. A Foley artist are the people who, for example, take just video clips in movies such as Pirates of the Caribbean, where there's a sword fight, and since these swords don't actually cling together, they get next to a professional studio quality microphone, and they cling together something, for example, two forks, something really simple. And then they edit those sounds, and they put them into the movie and make them sound amazing. And it's really cool, and they're called Foley artists, because that's what it's called, like when you add sound to movies. And just in case you didn't know this, I'm full of this kind of useless nonsense. Well, not useless, but all this stuff. Just in case you didn't know this, when sword fights are shot in movies, they're almost always shot in super slow motion and then sped up. And the way that you do that, if you're interested, is you shoot it in really, it's either really low or really high. I haven't mastered this yet, but really low or really high. I think it's really high FPS, frames per second. That way it's easily editable. Actually, it may be slow. I really have no clue. I don't pay attention much in class, as you can probably not tell. But anyways, this is a cool cave. But yeah, if you shoot something, I think in really high FPS, it's easy to slow down and speed up. So that's what they do. That's what they do. They choreograph the sword fight in super slow motion. That way they can make it look like they're professional sword fighters when they actually play it back and put it into the movie. And I'm going to go ahead and say, gonna make a little prediction here, that the bat sounds are going to terrify me forever because they sound like spiders. I don't like fighting spiders. I'm also gonna need food soon. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Alright. I'm going to jump in 3, 2, 1. Yep, that probably seems pretty silly to you guys, but I'm just doing it so that I can test the audio. And hopefully it's all good. Oh, okay, I meant to sprint, but then for some reason my mind was like, no, don't sprint. And then my fingers were like, yeah, don't. So I'm not really sure. Okay. I need to get food. Also, I didn't start out with a shovel, which is weird. Well, not really. I guess it's just like a little bonus chest thing, you know, like here's a few things just because we're nice. I guess that's sort of what it is. Oh yeah, I'm so used to playing Minecraft on the Xbox now because I finally got all my friends to get it. So I'm not used to being able to kill chickens for food anymore because I've been playing so much of 1.8 and 7, the ones that were on Xbox, that it's weird. And you can finally, I think on the Xbox now, you can kill them for food, but I haven't played much survival. What me and my friend Jacob do is, I don't think he's ever been in a video with me before, but what we do is we build PvP maps. We do really cool stuff. This mouse is bothering me a little bit. And then we have our friends play on it with us, and it's really cool. And we built one. Actually, I'll probably just save it because eventually I want to get an HD PVR. I actually had one, then I gave it to my friend. But anyways, well, I didn't give it to him. I sold it to him. I'm not an idiot. But my point is that I want to get one, and hiccups. And then I want to. Hey, Wolf. Do I have any bones? No, I don't. I have 19 iron though. That's pretty good. I go off on way too many tangents. I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, I want to get an HD PVR and then show you guys all the cool stuff that we do. And also maybe upload some Call of Duty if you guys are into that kind of thing. If not, then oh well. But actually, I might even do my own separate channel for Call of Duty. I don't know. But here comes another audio test thing. 3, 2, 1, splash. I started saying splash right as I splashed into the water. Cool. It's kind of fun. I'm finding creative ways to do this. 3, 2, 1. Right after I said 1, I threw the egg. Very cool. Oh, wait. Where is the cave that I started in? Oh, geez. I don't know, but there's iron down here, and I want. So. Oh, man. Big news. Big news circling around the internet right now. This is crazy. If you guys haven't heard of it, go look it up. I promise you I'm not lying. Disney has bought out Lucasfilms, and if you're like me, you're probably like, the first second you heard that, you're like, Lucasfilms. No, Lucasfilms? Yeah, that was my reaction. Lucasfilms is the people who made Star Wars. That's George Lucas. And you're probably thinking, oh God, what does that mean? You know exactly what it means, people. Disney has bought out the Star Wars franchise, and they are now making a 7, 8, and 9. And all that we know so far is that it's called Star Wars Episode 7, or VII in Roman numerals, and it's going to be about 20 years after the last movie, the 6th, Return of the Jedi, I think it was. And I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. I'm not like one of those, oh, it's the weekend, I'm going to watch Star Wars again. You know, I'm not one of those people. But, you know, if you ask me right now, since I haven't seen it in, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 months, if I wanted to watch Star Wars, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll watch Star Wars. And just in case any of you guys are wondering, my favorite movie is the second one. I also really like the third one, though most people don't. I don't know why. And I am fine with the first one, actually. But that's probably because I'm a teenager and I grew up watching them in weird orders. But anyways, yeah. Actually, the first one was the first one that I saw. And that's probably why I think that way. But funny story, I have loads of these for some reason because I haven't made a video in so long. The first time that I saw Star Wars was at my grandparents' house when I was like 6 or 7. And it was episode 1. And for about a year after that, I kept asking my dad, because he was a big Star Wars fan as a kid, to show me Starbucks. because when I turned on the TV, Star Wars was on, and then a commercial came up, and what was it? Starbucks. So I was like, okay, well, I must have just been watching Starbucks, because of course I didn't know what Starbucks was. I've already been here. I know exactly where I'm at now. Awesome. And let's see if I can kill this guy, and go down there and put a few lights down, and then I need to go smelt some stuff, and mostly food. Let's get this. I hate having to press the numbers. That's really annoying. 9. Also, guys, I realize I talk really fast. I realize that I have always been that way, and when I'm in a car, this is just something that my mom has always told me. When I'm in a car, I talk really loud, and I don't need to, and I'm aware of that. And if you don't like me talking fast, I don't mean to sound rude, but you're going to have to get over it, because I've been trying to fix that my entire life, but my brain just works way too fast. And that's actually not bragging. When I was a baby, I had this thing where, like, if I got on a swing, I would flip shit because my brain was working too fast and I couldn't comprehend the swinging. Does that make sense? So I would, like, flip out. I don't know. Oh, there's the wisp sound that they took from Thaumcraft 2. That's cool. I'm also going to have tons of coal, and I'm now thankful that they gave me another pick, because I had no idea that that one was about to break. And I think as soon as I get back up and I cook some food and I eat it, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to go rewatch it and see how the time is. I hear footsteps. Okay. Still haven't heard a skeleton crunching around. I saw Captain Sparkle's video on that, and I was like, oh, that's going to creep the crap out of me. And I'm not going to mine those coal just because I don't want to deal with the gravel, honestly. But gravel does look a lot nicer, and it's not as much of a pain to encounter in game now, I feel like, because it looks nicer. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can't sprint. Doi. Let's get this. Go to 5. Okay, I got the number right. And then go back to 9. And as soon as I have the money, I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to get Black Ops 2. I'm not sure how much I've put down on the pre-order at GameStop. But after I do that, if I have money left over, I'm going to go buy a new mouse, a wireless one with a scroll wheel. Hopefully just like the one that I lost, because that mouse was my best friend. I really loved it. It's snowing outside and it's beautiful. And I think I'm going to put these in here and cook me some raw chicken. Cook myself some raw chicken. Oh yeah, just went all grammatical on y'all. Just took a swig of Coke. What is that sound? Is that? Oh, that's a spider crawling. Oh, that's. Oh god, that is bone chilling. It's like I hope you guys can hear that. Okay, that's terrifying, honestly. Jesus, that's so scary. It sounds like what they actually sound like when they click their pincers. It's so, it's unnerving is what it is. And, chicken. Yeah. We have to stop that. I hate that sound. It's so not cool. And I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I think I'm going to go to bed. It's been a long day. I've spent most of it with my girlfriend. Happy Halloween, by the way. You'll probably see this tomorrow, but anyways, happy Halloween. And anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or concerns, put them in the comments. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Yeah, I just said that. And tell me why in the comments, and I will try my best to fix it, unless it's something stupid like you're gay or whatever. Because you guys know how YouTube is. But anyways, I'm going off on another tangent, and I really need to stop. So, goodbye.